country lies in the fact that our country is the country of the overcomers. We come here and we work hard. And we have made opportunity for more and more people with every generation. We have fought hard with labor leading the way. With hard work from men and women who labor every single day to make America run and operate. Labor was the one that said, you know what, we've got to have an 8-hour day. Labor was the one that said we got to have a weekend. Labor was the one that said we've got to have a Family Medical Leave Act. Labor was the one that said, you know what, we got to have a civil rights movement and joined up with the civil rights movement. That happened when Martin Luther King gave the ultimate sacrifice on April 4th, 1968. He was working to help garbage workers in Memphis, Tennessee. And you may cry over the loss of that great leader, but you better clap your hands because they won the strike. They won the strike. They won the strike, you guys. Don't forget, any one of us has to make sacrifices for the good of all. But if we win the long game, that's what really matters. Right now, we got a real struggle ahead of us. Did you know that? Yeah. In the next week, we're going to have to make healthcare happen. Yeah. We're going to make healthcare happen. In the next week, we're going to make healthcare happen. What we got to do is we got to call the president and say that we support a public option. Will you do that? Yeah. We got to email the
202-456-1414. That will get you doing this. Say, would you like to leave a message? And you can say whatever you want. You can call 202-456-1111. That's a direct line to the White House. We're giving it to everybody at the State Fair, and we're expecting all of you to do it.
What's that number again?
202-456-1414. The direct line is the same prefix and the 1111. The 1111 is the direct line to the White House. The other one will give you through and say, would you like to leave a message? Or who would you like to talk to? The second number will give you the direct line to the White House.
All right, thank you.
Second number, 202-456-1111.
And with that, I'm going to ask our Mayor R.T. Rybak to come give us a word. Let's get a hand for our mayor. Give a hand for the most incredible congressman. I will not back down, but we didn't need Chief Ellison to tell us that he never backs down. But I'm telling you, when you're watching TV or you're reading the paper or you're on the internet and you get a little bit worried. Anybody done that lately? Anybody been worried, especially about health care? You're worried that maybe we can't pull it off this time. You're worried that all that misinformation's going to work. Anybody been worried lately? I got to be honest, I've been a little worried lately, but I am not really worried because I know we got Keith Ellison in Washington. That's a good start. That is not enough. That is not enough. We need your voice, all right? Right now, it is a critical moment in American history, a critical moment. We won a phenomenal election. We got Barack Obama in Washington. Did anybody believe that was the end? We win elections and then we make change. So what we need now, every bit of energy that you put into electing Barack Obama, we need everybody to get on the phone, get on the internet, talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors. This is the moment. Since Harry Truman, we've been trying to get health care in this country. We're on the brink of change, but we've got to make sure our voices are... If some yahoo tries to shout somebody down at a town meeting, we stand up and talk common sense. Yeah! Somebody else stands up. If somebody else stands up and says that they've got more money or more power, we're going to stand up and say we have people power. And if there are people in Washington at a lobbyist cocktail reception on Labor Day saying how happy they are because change is not going to happen on health care once again, we'll look around this place. And look around at all these people, and there are a whole lot more of you than there are lobbyists with a bunch of money, but we've got to make our voices heard. So we're going to do that in this neighborhood, in this city, in this state, in this country.
we're going to be able to say there are a lot of scary stories I've heard about health care, but nothing scarier than the fact that there would be no change. Now, I know what we're made out of, because a few years ago, people said we could never elect Keith Ellison to Congress. And a few years ago, people said we could never, ever, ever elect Barack Obama president, right? People said that. Guess what happened, all right? It was you. So you're here for a hamburger, you're here for a hot dog, but you're here to make change. Are you ready to make some noise to make sure we finally get
Mayor Rybak, everybody! Some Obama people who want to talk to us. Where are the Obama folks at? Let's hear from the Obama people.
I'd like you also to add Senator Max Baucus to your list. Right now, I don't know if you're following the news today, but right now his quote compromise is that rather than having a public option, the private sector could raise that money by charging an additional fee to cover the uninsured. Do you not see the irony in that? I mean it's okay for United Health to charge an extra fee to cover those uninsured for $25 per, but it wouldn't be worth even giving it some discussion that millions of us could put in a nickel worth it's their $25 to do that. And I'm going to give you his number. It's absolutely insane that he should think that Blue Cross could do it, but that we can't. Why don't people get that?
We get it.
Well, you need to make sure that they get it. His number is 202-224-2651. Please call him and tell him this is insane.
All right, everybody. Then we're going to sing some patriotic tunes because we love our America, do we not?
This land is yours.